Hello and welcome to Fresh Perspectives. My name is Gail, and my guests today are, to my left, Gavin Paterniti, and to his left, Sara Rafaloski. And today, they are performing as a duo, and when they perform as a duo, they call themselves Catchphrase Duo. Okay.
That's what Facebook tells us we're called.
Oh, really?
Yep.
Okay. Gavin, I wanted to tell you the last episode I did was with the Northern Chautauqua Canine Rescue. Patty Benton came from there. She always brings, she comes on a couple times a year and she'll bring a dog with her, and then we show all of the pictures of all the dogs that are presently living at the shelter. Well, one of the dogs, it turned out, is named Gavin.
All right.
And so
I hope he's a good boy.
So I told her, I said, we actually have a Gavin that appears on Fresh Perspectives from time to time, and he's a musician. So
He calls himself one.
He calls himself one. And Sara, how are things going at the Infinity Performing Arts?
Yes, it's going pretty well. And, you know, for any and all viewers, we take donations and we would like to do more group classes. So come and check us out at Infinity.
I think that I've heard a couple, in recent months, you've gotten a couple new people joining to work there. Are they musicians?
We just got some new dance instructors. And I can't even remember who else we got, because now we have a clarinet instructor there. So we're always looking to cover everything. This year we're doing a crochet class too.
Really? Crochet?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, I should take that. Okay, now they are going to be performing, Gavin and Sara, they are going to be performing original music. You said that you have written yourself. Is that correct?
That is correct.
Okay.
Some of the songs I played last time I was here.
Oh,
solo,
did you?
But
oh,
yeah.
Okay. Yeah, now that you mention it, yeah, I do remember something like that.
So the avid viewers might remember a couple songs.
Yeah,
they have great memories.
They might recognize them.
They could sing along.
Yeah, sing along at home. We do have like a couple covers, but I'd say 80% of what we have here today is stuff that we have written ourselves.
Okay.
Do you want us to take it away with one?
Yes.
Okay. We can do that.
All right.
I hope my voice is up to the task. We'll find out real soon.
I did this. So this first one is a Gavin song.
This is a song that I wrote in the summer of 2020, which was a rough time for a lot of people.
Oh, it sure was.
Actually, most of these songs I wrote in that time frame.
All right, ready?
It was a shining day in summer, a bright blue afternoon, when the dancing girl from far away came to see the fields in bloom. She gathered up some daisies and wore them like a crown, all the while so many others had gone underground. So she walked back to her kingdom, a sad sight to behold. For the bad men come with tanks and guns, and fear was what they sold. And her friends were going missing. She had to change her name, or the dancing girl from far away would soon end up the same. It's a shame. I see the chance you're taking, and my heart keeps on breaking. My darling, time stands still in your eyes. her days were filled with sorrow and sadness as she grew. To one hope she clung, rebellion, it's all that she could do. For the time had come to rise against a foe so inhumane. Oh, my dancing girl from far away, were you crying from the pain? There's no shame. I see the chance you're taking, and my heart keeps on breaking. My darling, time stands still in your eyes, right there in your eyes. When her audiences gathered, they'd all wait patiently, because they knew of the selfless love she carried at her feet. When the final scene was over, nobody made a sound, but my dancing girl from far away, no one braver can be found. Look around. I see the chance you're taking, and my heart keeps on breaking. My darling, time stands still in your eyes, right there in your eyes. Look at the hope she's given to make this life worth living. And while she sleeps, I will dream of her eyes, where time still abides. La la da 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 da. All right. Hey, my voice held up.
Oh, good. I'm glad
Honestly,
to
it's
hear
probably
it.
the best I've ever sang that song.
Oh, good.
It helps
good.
when I have the words. So.
Yeah, when Gavin was here the last time, Sarah, I asked him if he'd ever been on any other television programs. And he said no, he hadn't. And I said, oh, good. You know, that way, when you get famous, I can say that Fresh Perspectives was the first
right.
TV show he performed on.
It's a great icebreaker.
Yeah.
It's a gateway program.
A gateway program.
All right, so I don't know. What about one of mine?
We could do that.
We could.
I think we could.
All right.
It's probably advisable.
All right. How about the song Even Better, that I don't know the year that I wrote it, but it was quite a while ago, one of my first songs, so
I am familiar with the tune.
I call it my radio hit. So now let's see if my voice holds up to the task. And my instrument. All right, ready? Sitting on my rooftop is where I like to go. Thinking about you. Oh, Gets you, gets you. It doesn't get better. It doesn't get better. It doesn't get better. It doesn't get better. Get to where we're going. Our hands that hold your hands. And we roll around in the sunshine. Listen to the jam bands. Dancing, dancing, dancing. Stare into your eyes. Deep in your soul, to feel your soul. It's gotten even better. It's gotten even better. It's gotten even better. It's gotten even better.
Yay!
Yeah. Not so bad.
Not too shabby. What do we got on there next?
Ashokan,
Oh,
if that is indeed the way it's pronounced.
Yeah, how did you pronounce that?
Ashokan?
Ashokan?
Yeah. It's probably not correct. I'm just going phonetically.
Is it from a foreign language?
Probably. Ashokan farewell. That's what it's called.
Ashokan farewell?
Yeah.
might be in excellent. Alright, let me just a little bit here for listening.
Yeah, is that supposed to be hanging there?
It makes me look like a rock star.
Oh, okay, I didn't know that.
It's road worn.
Yeah, just kidding, but not really. All right.
That was
All
very
right.
relaxing to
Yeah.
listen to.
That's one we've talked about doing for a long time,
Yeah.
and only within the last week or so finally got it together enough
Oh,
to give it
okay.
a go. First time playing it in front of anybody that's not us.
Oh, okay. Okay, well, lots of people are going to see it.
It'll evolve with time, but for right now, that's the bare bones version.
Yeah, it was very relaxing to listen to.
Thank you.
Yeah. So what's new in your life, Gail?
Oh, man.
I'm turning the tables on you.
You might not want to know.
Oh, okay.
It's been a rough summer.
Oh, I'm sorry to hear that.
Yeah.
Well, we don't need to go there then.
Yeah, yeah.
What do we got next? Oh, another fiddle one, huh?
Oh, yeah. It's another one of my tunes. I believe that I did play this last time I was here. Once I find out where my lyrics are, I'll know for sure.
Well, you know, Sara is so good with that violin. It just amazes me. She can make that thing sound like a train going down the track.
Ooh, ooh. Reuben's train.
I tell my students,
it's
I'm
not
like, well, did you do this yet? And they look at me funny. I'm like, well, why not? Let's get to know this instrument. Let's have fun.
Yeah.
It's a nice icebreaker too, right?
Yeah,
Look at all the fun noises you can make with this thing.
there is a lot of fun noises.
Usually they're probably unintentional too, I would assume, for the
Yeah,
beginners.
like- That's the creaky door.
Oh, yeah. Yep. What will they think of next?
All right.
Well, I'm going to give this a go from memory.
Oh,
I think it worked last time I did this.
all right.
All right, let's try it. She moves like an ocean, waves of brave emotion cascading. Storm burst, cloudy weather, as we come together, voices calling, starlight falling down to watch me drown in empty sighs. She knows where I'll be out on the tides. Drunk on holy water, we wept for our daughter in Holland. Ashes in my coffee, songbirds singing softly, good vibrations, sweet salvation. I did not know why, could not explain. She rolled up her sleeves to find the rain. Caught up in the silence, stunning scenes of violence erupting. Tell me, morning glory, can I hear the story? Would you love me high above the eyes of rare surprise? Are burning bright, shedding tears for remembered all the words again.
Nice job, Gavin.
I'm doing okay today.
Good, yeah.
Maybe I've played these songs enough that I'm starting to finally get the hang of them.
It gets better with practice, doesn't it?
For sure. That's what they tell me, at least. Most of the time, it actually works out. I think we're doing all right.
Mm-hmm. So far, so good.
Yeah?
Yeah. I kept getting worried that my fiddle was like super picking up over your words, so I started like moving it this way a little bit, trying to be quieter. Because I
didn't feel like I was being overpowered.
Oh, good.
Yeah, I noticed you had some funny expressions
Yeah, I went over this way a little bit.
on
so
your
I'm like,
face.
I can't hear Gavin's voice. I don't want to take away the beauty of the song, you know.
I've been easing back a little bit, too, using more falsetto. I feel like it's more clear that way. Then I'm not straining myself and having a catastrophe like I was afraid would happen earlier. I found the right balance.
I don't think we disappointed too many people yet.
Not yet.
Probably not.
I hope not. Although that is kind of it's becoming one of our catchphrases.
It is.
Do you want this guitar, Sarah?
Sure.
I believe that one of your songs is coming next.
Oh, all right.
And that means that I gotta grab this bass guitar back here.
Oh, so let's play musical instruments.
Kind of like musical chairs.
Yep.
There are chairs and there are instruments.
Oh,
I think we're doing a good job today.
just a little guitar. Let's see.
Gee,
Think about all these instruments.
That electric guitar, that bass that you have there, I was telling Gavin before we started the program.
Oh, yeah.
Without even planning it, we're
Yeah.
matching.
It really fits, doesn't it?
And now he picks up
A Miami blue
matching
bass.
guitar that matches with one of the colors
Maybe?
of the curtain on the set.
All right.
Wow, Gavin.
So apparently I was prepared today.
Nailed it.
Nailed it.
Is this,
Things you said.
all right. The things you said.
Here's another Sarah original.
Yes, I wrote this very quickly and angrily, and then I was over it.
Oh.
Over the feelings.
Got some feelings out.
Got the feelings out, and it's a really nice song.
Oh.
Features a lot of Gavin on the bass.
Yes, it does.
All right. said. I heard what she said. There's no use running away. 'Cause tomorrow's another day. And we all learn from our mistakes. With every breath we take. I thought I had this all worked out. Oh, you said with confidence, there's no doubt. Oh, maybe I let it get to my head. Oh, the things you said. Alright, nice job, Gavin. That sounded awesome.
Thanks. I've heard that song a couple times.
I love the bass solos that you do in that song. It makes the song now.
All right. Good to know. It's not necessarily what you'd envisioned when you wrote it, I'm sure. But it's a happy thing that happened there.
Yes.
That's,
a happy
that's,
little.
that's what's nice about these originals. So I haven't really experimented with writing too much, aside from these handful of songs. It's kind of like the bulk of what I've created, but it's interesting to see how they can change and grow depending on who you're playing them with, and just like
yeah.
the more you play it, the more you start thinking about other ways to try things or other instruments you can add. It's kind of fun.
Yeah, you know, do you have any little advice you can give somebody who might be watching this episode on how much time? I mean, the two of you have had to put in a lot of time over the course of your lifetime to learn to play all of these instruments. You must have to make it just your full-time, just learning it must be a full-time job.
Yeah, it can be. Depends on what your goals are and things like that. But I mean, cumulatively over the course of my life, I'd say a handful of years that I've lived have been spent playing instruments. So if you took all the time I practiced and performed and stuff. So, but yeah, I mean, a lot of times too, it's just the intent and the ambition and stuff. You know, like
If you really want it to be what you
yeah,
do.
Well, and it's kind of like anything that you want to make into, I guess, like for lack of a better word, a habit. Like just set aside a small amount of time every day. I mean, as much as you want, really, but just try and play every day, whether it's 5 minutes or 3 hours. I don't know. Yeah, but
like with me learning the kinds of exercises that I've learned how to do.
Exactly.
I'm not just, running on a treadmill or something. I'm doing the more Eastern
cool.
forms of exercise.
Nice.
So,
where'd you learn those from? You have some resources? Because now I'm curious. We're doing some diffusion here.
Yeah, well, I do yoga, and I've been doing that for like 48 years about. I was 25 when I started. I do Qigong and Tai Chi and belly dance, Middle Eastern belly dance. That's the one instrument I know how to play is the finger cymbals, the Middle Eastern rhythms with the finger cymbals. So
that's very cool.
Yeah.
We learned a little bit about you today.
Yeah. All of those things are real fun. They're not just exercises that are good for you. They're fun.
Yeah, for sure.
They're interesting.
I find that that's the most compelling way for me to actually want to do something that's exercise oriented, is, you know, make it into some kind of activity, or
Yeah.
like people do
Yeah.
games and stuff. I don't know.
Oh, yeah.
Sports in general. I mean, I'm no good at those, but
Yeah,
it's nice to have something to focus on, I guess.
I've never been interested in competitive sports.
Sure.
Just these other things that are just good for my health, basically.
Yeah. Right on.
I used to do Tai Chi as a kid. My mom would bring us to group classes, and we'd all do Tai Chi together. And actually, just a couple days ago, I did a YouTube video of some Qi Gong there. I was not expecting it to be so long, keeping my hands up, you know, like both hands, and bringing the circles in. And I'd made it through, though.
Yeah, I'm thinking a lot of people my age cannot do a lot of the things that I do with my body, just because I've been doing it all these years. But it is a lot of fun, you know, and it helps keep you flexible.
Yeah.
As you age, yeah. Have you ever tried fan form Tai Chi?
I have not.
I guess it originally came from the martial arts, but it's where you use a fan and you're snapping it open and closed, and different moves, and yeah, it makes you feel like you're practicing martial arts while you're doing it. It's fun.
Yeah, neat.
What about you? What kind of exercises have you done?
I'm mostly a runner.
A runner.
I mean, my knees especially don't really like it as much
as they used to.
Yeah. But I don't know. Sometimes they work, sometimes they don't. I joined this running club in Jamestown. It's a startup thing that just started a month or two ago. So there's like 4 or 5 people, but we meet on Wednesdays and go for a run through Lakeview Cemetery. And I found that once I got back into that, my knees were resistant at first, but after I cleared that hurdle, like it actually felt like they were improving, because I just kind of stopped running for a while and was just walking instead. But then when I got back into it, I felt like my knees were actually getting better a little bit. So I don't know.
Yeah.
Who knows? I don't understand the human body.
I'm sure they probably are.
Yeah.
I mean, I've seen people, you know, who practice some of the things that I mentioned, and they're still doing it all the way up through their 90s.
Oh, wow.
You know, so
yeah, you find things that work for you.
I do believe it's possible, you know.
For sure.
Well, what have you got next?
I think we have another Sara song, right? There's a few more of yours than there are of mine. Don't Leave Me was the next one.
Let's switch it.
You want to change it? I'll fall for you. All right.
Try to get it a little dancey up in here or something.
Oh yeah, I wrote this funky little bass line yesterday or the day before. I liked it.
I liked it too.
All right, show us what you got.
Onward.
That's right.
It's a love song.
Yeah, and I actually remembered the third verse.
Yeah.
The whole time you were soloing, I'm like, don't forget the words.
Yep. That's I have to do it to myself too. Like even here today, I'm like, it's fun, anytime there's a break in vocals, like a little interlude or something, I'm just like, what are the next words? I'm like imprinting them right there.
And then I almost forgot to sing them because I was thinking about them so hard.
Oh, well, you're halfway there.
Oh, yep.
To the top of her coverall, then, do you think?
Alrighty. Much better?
What you got now?
Oh.
Are you trying to not do the other one? Or were you just
No, we
shifting
can-
the order around?
Yeah, I was just shifting the order a bit.
Ote.
So, was that Don't Leave, that one? Or what are
Yeah.
which one of my songs are we playing? I don't know. Alright. Tuning's important, so I want to make sure I was good.
Tuning.
Alright. Just lay down with me under the stars and count everyone, 'cause they are all ours. The soft moon glow, it radiates your smile. Just wait here and stay all the while. Don't leave me alone. I always want your hand to hold. Don't leave me alone.
tell me, how many more songs are left, would you say?
I think we had 2 that we definitely wanted to try, and then we had others that we can just fill time if we need to, but it seems like we might not need to.
We're down to 13 and a half minutes is why I'm asking. So maybe you should just go through the music without us chit-chatting anymore.
Okay, and then once we get through those songs, we'll see where we're at.
Okay.
And maybe we'll play ourselves out with chit-chat.
Okay.
Is it Dancing With Me? Did we play that one?
We did not.
I guess that's the last one of yours. And then we have the last one of mine. This one.
All right. Get the voice back. Outside my window, see the sun. I'm warming up. Close my eyes. The sun is shining. Birds are chirping. Feeling so good. Want you here, never letting go. You are always dancing with me. The tides are flowing, ever knowing. I hear your voice call out to me. We lay together now and forever, feeling so free. I want you here, never letting go. You are always dancing with me. All right.
All right. That's another one that we just worked on this week. So.
It's the first song I ever wrote, though, so it's like
First song of all time?
of all time
Wow.
for me.
Dang.
Quite the milestone there.
Yeah. And now everybody's heard it. All of our fresh perspective viewers.
Don't make me blush.
So you,
Did you say there's 2 more songs you want to do?
at least just one more, but we have some others if we need to.
Oh, okay. You know, I was just going to say you could do 2 because I am allowed to run a couple minutes over. So
Okay.
I think that
Do
would
I-
work.
Do I need to turn that off before I pop this? I just turned the volume all the way
The
down.
volume down is good.
All right. Don't want any crackle popping on a live TV broadcast. Before a live studio audience, that is.
Alright.
Suppose I give myself a little tune up here. It's been a minute since I played this thing.
After what I just did to it.
Do you want to do Silent Sister or play a little? Well, actually, yeah, now that we're set up for that. We did have Cold Frosty as an alternate, too.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
But we could do that after this.
Can I have some volume?
Good
Sorry.
idea.
All right.
Need a tune?
That's the thing about strings.
Ooh, floppy.
It's not even registering.
It doesn't like the low Bs, I've found out.
Must be allergic.
Try a harmonic, like the 12th fret or whatever. Usually it'll recognize that for me.
That is a really interesting sounding instrument.
Again, it's one of those things I'm like, well, have you done this yet? My favorite is.
Oh, yeah. Yep, I use that one a lot when the situation calls for it. All right. Here's one I played last time, too. A little familiarity, maybe, for some make-believe fans that I have out there.
All right, well.
Counting the days and fearing the nights, filling each page with sounds and sights. And when my words don't seem to come out right, I know my heart will guide my hand. My father tells me he has a plan, but I'm afraid that I don't understand, because the shadows falling to cover the land, and he hides his light from me. I look up to heaven and smile at the moon. I pray that this will be over soon. I was a wide-eyed wonder in the pride of June, and I'll never be seen again. Ooh, love, if only you could see it now, how life carried on when none of it mattered anyhow. So bad to see you go. Your nightmare is gone, my sweet silent sister. Come talk to me. From Arnhem streets to Amsterdam skies, shades of beauty evade my eyes, and in the quiet calm I realize this childhood had no end. I'm hoping that someday I'll touch your face. You know you've always been my saving grace. Your shining soul could never be replaced, and you'll never be seen again. Ooh, love, if only you could see it now, how life carried on when none of it mattered anyhow. Anna, it hurt so bad to see you go. Your nightmare is gone, my sweet silent sister. Come talk to me. to me. Oh yeah.
Nice
Okay,
work.
let's go with one more.
Do we have one in this configuration?
I'm sure we do.
On the fly?
On the fly?
Something short?
What do you know? You know all the songs, Gavin.
How about I revisit an old set list?
Yay!
We can find something real quick. Something that Sarah's on bass for.
How about that,
Oh,
is that the right key?
are you talking about?
Yeah.
Yeah, that one. ABC.
Oh yeah.
There it
just
is.
Get my ABCs. It's as
All right,
simple
let's
as
try
ABC.
this thing. Ready? So she says it's time she goes. We wanted to be sure I know. She hopes we can be friends. I think, yeah, I guess we can say hi. We didn't think to ask her why. She blacked her eyes and drew the curtains with knots I've got yet to untie. What if I were Romeo in black jeans? What if I was Heathcliff? It's no myth. Maybe she's just looking for someone to dance with. It was just too soon to tell. And looking for some parallel could be an endless game. We said goodbye before hello. My secret she will never know. And if I dig a hole to China, I'll catch the first jump to Soho. What if I were Romeo in black jeans? What if I was Heathcliff? It's no myth. Maybe she's just looking for someone to dance with. Sometime from now you'll bow to pressure. Some things in life you cannot measure by degrees. I'm between the poles and the equator. Don't send no private investigator to find me, please. And she speaks Chinese and can dance like a stare overseas. Okay. What if I were Romeo in black jeans? What if I was Heathcliff? It's no myth. Maybe she's just looking You're very welcome.
And I'll see those of you in the viewing audience when I do the next episode.
Thanks for tuning in.